Now flip your packets back over because we're going to take a few more notes today. Oh, thanks. So all eyes up here before we get started on the notes. What you should have out on your desk now is your pencil. I need all eyes up here. Great, I've got Khalees's eyes, I've got Philip's eyes, I've got Ashley's eyes, I've got Jaren's eyes. So you should have your math packet turned to your class notes page. You should have your pencil or pen, and you should have your calculator. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what we were talking about yesterday, money and percent saved on sale items. But yesterday we figured out what our savings was in dollar amounts. Today we're going to flip it. And if we know the dollar amount we saved, we're going to figure out what that percentage was. So we're kind of doing backwards math from what we did yesterday. So it could get tough, but we're going to get it done. All right, guys. So on your class notes, we have a few steps that we're going to go over. Let's see if we flip this. Oh, Ms. Leaks, do you mind turning off on the video, right? Thanks. So if this doesn't focus well, oh, here we go, great. You guys can still follow along on your papers, right? Because you have all the same information that I have. So what we're doing here, like I said, is today we're calculating the percentage of savings from the dollar amount. So yesterday we knew, what did we do? If we had a dollar amount sale, what were we doing? Does anyone raise your hand if you remember how we figured out the dollar amount savings? Khalees? If you have your notes from yesterday, you can look at them. That's fine.
But you turned your percent to decimal?
That's our next step, actually. Let's see if Kyle can help us out. What did we do when we were figuring out our dollar saved, Kyle? Close. No, that was for percentages. Daniel.
If we just use, get our, this is like the decimal.
This isn't the decimal one. This was just if we see something is on sale and it has a lower price than the original price.
We subtract it.
We subtract it. So we subtracted original price minus sale price equals savings. And then what you guys were talking about after that was we also looked, like Ashley told us, sometimes things can just be a percentage off, and we have to figure out who figures out what the percentage off is. If they say it's 50% off, Jaren, who has to do that math? Is someone in the store going to just walk up and tell you what 50% off of $10 is, or do you have to figure it out in your head? You can figure it out, and I know you can. So now we're going to figure out if we had $10, we spent $10 on something, but it was originally priced $20. We know that we saved $10, but we're going to figure out what that percentage is. So step one for calculating the percentage of savings from a dollar amount is to take the original price, and this is going to look really familiar. Take the original price minus the sale price, and that gives you your savings or the difference. And for this lesson, we're going to call this the difference. Can someone raise their hand and tell me why I'm calling this the difference? Why do you think we might call this the difference? Daniel?
So we can make that into our percent.
So we can make it into our percent, right. What is it the difference between, Kyle? What are we subtracting? Which two things? The original price and this, what was that, Khalees? Yes. Oh. Yes. So we're taking the difference between the original price and the sale price. And then step two, we take that difference, or those savings, and we divide it by the original price. So that's going to tell us what the percentage is of our savings, the percent savings. So do you see how that's backwards from what we did yesterday? We're just looking at math in both directions this way. So let's try it together before you guys move on to your independent work. We're going to do a couple of practice rounds. So something's original price is $200 and the sale price is $150. Who's going to walk me through this one? Jamal?
$200 minus $150.
Exactly. And why did you pick those two numbers, Jamal?
Because you had to put the original price first, then the sales price.
Exactly. That's what Jamal just said. You have to put the original price first and then take away the sale price. Philip, what do you have for me? It's $50. Nice. So your savings or your difference is $50. Jaren, what am I going to do for step 2? What am I putting first, Jaren? For step 2. What was it? 50. Very nice. $50. What am I dividing it by? Khalees? 200. How come? Because that's the original price. Exactly. And we want to see what the percentage between the difference and the original price is. So who's got the answer for me already? Ashley.
It's 0.25.
0.25. And who knows another way to say that? Raise your hand. Daniel.
25%.
25%.